Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Astronaut. It's so good to see you guys. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and choosing to hang out with me for a little bit, talk a little gaming lingo as we tend to do. And if this is your first time here, please make sure you smash that subscribe button, click the like button, and say hello through the comments. I want to hear from you. And to all of my return visitors and subscribers, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I just got finished doing a video that is completely devoted to sharing a personal thank you to everyone who has shown support for the channel, and I really appreciate it, guys. So alright guys, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. As you can tell from the title, this video is all about the brand new characters that have been added to the roster. There's 3 of them. Gotenks, who is a fusion of Goten and Trunks, adult Gohan, and Kid Buu. And I'm especially excited about Kid Buu because he was a really bad character. He was really awesome. I remember him from the Majin Buu saga, of course, and I think he's so much cooler than Fat Buu. Fat Buu is always turning people into cookies and eating them. But Kid Buu was really cool. I liked him a lot. So anyways, but before I start breaking down the character description for those 3 characters, I'm going to go ahead and list to you all of the confirmed characters so far that we know of. I believe a few more characters may be added to the list before we see the release of the game, but these are all the characters that we know first for certain who are in the game right now. And it goes as follows. We have Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Android 16, Android 18, Captain Ginyu, Cell, Future Trunks, Frieza, Teen Gohan, Majin Buu, Krillin, Nappa, Piccolo, Tien, and Yamcha. So that's the list so far, guys. And there's also another character who's been added to the game. We don't know if they're going to be added as a playable character though just yet, but Android 21. You may have already heard about her. She is not in the regular series. She's not in the regular episodes of Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z. They created her specifically for this game. So there's a lot of mystery surrounding her. And I might do a separate video all about her because I think of all the new characters, or of all the characters, she's probably the one character that everyone has the most questions about, so I may do a video about her. But from what I've seen of her, the footage that I've seen, they've showed like some screenshots and some brief, like small trailers of her talking with Krillin in the story mode of the game. And she has on a white lab coat, and she just kind of appears like a scientist, basically. But one thing that strikes a nerve with me is the fact that if she's Android 21, then that means that she's one of the androids that's counted amongst Dr. Giro's androids, the ones that he created. And all of the androids that he created were all designed for fighting. They were all designed to fight. And so everything that we know about Android 21 seems to be information that suggests that she's just a scientist, or she might just be a character in the story mode, not playable. But I honestly believe that she might eventually be playable, especially given the fact that Dr. Giro had a tendency for creating androids that needed to go through multiple phases before they reached their final form. And of course, my example for that is Cell. Cell needed to absorb Android 17 and 18 before he could reach his final form. And not only that, but there's also Frieza, who of course needed to evolve into his final form. So what I'm trying to get at through saying all this is that Android 21, she might be a mysterious character that we kind of have to watch through the storyline, because she might go into some sort of evolving process. She may have a final form. She might turn out to be a huge fighting machine. We just don't know. But I believe she probably is going to be some sort of fighter, especially if she was Dr. Giro's creation. All of Dr. Giro's creations were all fighter types androids. He was maniacal and crazy and wanted to destroy the world, and all of his creations were all about fighting. Alright everyone, so let's go ahead and jump right into the new characters. First up, I want to talk about Kid Buu, and I have an article here from SaiyanIsland.com. It's a great article that helps to give you a really good introductory understanding of each of the 3 new characters. So I'm going to be reading some of that article as well as kind of interweaving my own personal commentary. So first up, as I said, Kid Buu. And the article reads as follows. It says he's an all-around powerful character with the following stats: energy level 4, power level 4, speed level 4, reach level 3, technique level 4. Kid Buu is a tricky character for opponents as he has unpredictable movements and a stretchy body. Kid Buu is equipped with the Planet Burst special attack, which has the power to destroy the Earth. The article goes on to say Kid Buu has tricky attacks that makes use of his elastic body. Since he has both power and speed, he can be a troublesome foe. He has unpredictable movements such as stretching into the shape of a ball. His meteor special attack is quote-unquote planet burst that attacks and destroys the whole Earth. The opponent stands no chance once it hits. And just to give you guys a very interesting side note about how Dragon Ball FighterZ will play, I was watching a video from IGN, and they were sharing how this video game is structured a little different from traditional fighting games, whereas a lot of other fighting games will use the same directional pad movements for different characters within the story or within the game itself. A lot of characters might end up having the same directional movement on the directional pad to either release a fireball or to do a kick or whatever. But in Dragon Ball FighterZ, each character is given a completely different set of moves because each fighter is so completely different from the next fighter. So when you're handling one character, they're going to be completely different from the next character, and all of the characters haven't been given like a generic set of directional pad movements to release the same type of fireball, things like that. So that's something that I would like for you guys to keep in mind as you read the articles and look over the gameplay footage that you might see online. Okay, on to the next character who's been added to the roster, which is Adult Gohan, and this is what the article has to say about him. Adult Gohan has speed and technique. His stats are as follows: energy level 2, power level 3, speed level 4, reach level 3, and technique level 4. When his chi gauge is at its max, he can borrow the power of the Elder Kai to unlock his hidden potential and supercharge his attacks. Depending on the amount of chi, the power of attacks will change. Gohan is equipped with the ultimate Kamehameha as his special attack. The amount of damage it does compared to a regular Kamehameha is far greater. And finally, we get to the last character that's been added, which is Gotenks, who is the fusion of Goten and Trunks. And not just the regular fusion, but Gotenks will be fighting in Super Saiyan 3 form. This is what the article has to say about him. He is equipped with the Super Ghost Kamikaze attack, which summons ghosts and deals damage to the opponents. But that's not all though. Gotenks also has the Charging Ultra Boo Boo Volleyball, which is a unique move that imprisons the opponent within golden rings in the shape of a ball, and then can be used to play volleyball with teammates. It can be finished off with a spike to deal maximum damage. Not only that, but scenes for the Charging Ultra Boo Boo Volleyball may change depending on the combination of team members. Gotenks' strength lies in his speed and energy, as his stats are as follows: power level 3, speed level 4, reach level 1, technique level 3, and energy level 4. Alright everyone, that pretty much wraps up all the introductory information on the brand new 3 characters for the game. And I'm kind of excited. I'm looking forward to seeing Gotenks and being able to use him in his Super Saiyan 3 form. That's going to be really cool. And also I think it's really funny how they've added these really interesting cutscenes that's going to get triggered whenever you do that Charging Ultra Boo Boo Volleyball scene with Gotenks, and whoever's on your team, they're going to be seen playing volleyball with whoever the opponent is that you're fighting. So that's going to be a lot of fun to just kind of have those little scenes there. But just lastly, here is a bit of some wrap-up information that I think is just kind of useful just to know. The article finishes up by saying that Dragon Ball FighterZ players can purchase things like costume color variations and titles from the item shop. Money to purchase from the item shop is earned from battles. In single player, when playing in the game's CPU arcade mode, there will be ranks. Depending on your result against the enemy team, win or lose, the route which you can take in the arcade screen of opponents can change. Okay guys, so that is the article. You have just received a healthy download of the brand new 3 characters for Dragon Ball FighterZ. And yes, I have received some comments sharing that it's actually pronounced Dragon Ball FighterZ, but I'm choosing to go ahead and keep saying Dragon Ball FighterZ so people can clearly know that this game is connected to DBZ. You gotta have the Z in there. You just gotta have the Z in there. So okay guys, I am done. Thank you for tuning in. As usual, thank you so much for your support and for watching the videos. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Astronaut out.